Hello and welcome to Kirstie's Story Time. Today's book is Poppy and Sam's Animal Stories. So still in this group of books, there's a duck on every page for you to find. So let's have a look. So there are 10 stories in this book. Sounds like Oliver getting excited about these. Tells you all the characters in there. Poppy, Sam, Rusty the dog, Whiskers the kitten, Mr. and Mrs. Boot, Ted who helps on the farm, Curly the pig, Woolly the sheep, Ears the donkey, Gertie the goat, Farmer Dry and his cart horse Dolly, Mr. James who drives the old steam train. So our first story is Curly Gets Stuck. It was a sunny morning at Apple Tree Farm. Poppy and Sam were helping Mrs. Boot to feed the animals. Time to feed the pigs. Curly, the littlest pig, was waiting eagerly for his breakfast. He was very hungry. Mrs. Boot filled the trough with food. The pigs crowded around, greedily gobbling it up. Poor Curly. He was pushed aside and he was too little to push his way back in. Now he was very, very hungry, so he decided to go on a hunt to find some food of his own. Carefully, he squeezed under the fence around the pig pen. Curly trotted across the farmyard looking at everyone's breakfast. Ugh! First he visited the cows. He didn't like the look of their breakfast, so he wandered on. Next he tried the sheep. Ugh! I don't think I like hay, he thought, wriggling his nose. He even trotted all the way over to Dolly's field to see what she was eating. Dolly was enjoying it, but it wasn't for Curly. Yuck! Curly's tummy grumbled. He was getting more and more hungry. There was nothing he wanted to eat. Back at Apple Tree Farm, he saw the hen's breakfast. It looked good. He sniffed. It smelt good too. Curly spotted a gap in the fence and squeezed himself through. Oof! The hen's breakfast tasted as good as it looked. Curly gobbled it all up and licked the dish clean. Squawk! The hens were not impressed. Just then, Mrs. Boot spotted him. Curly, what are you doing in the hen's run? She asked. Curly hurried back to the gap in the fence. He tried to squeeze through, but his tummy was so full of breakfast. Halfway through, he got stuck. Curly looks funny. Curly pushed and pushed. He puffed and he panted, and he pushed some more, but he couldn't move. He was completely stuck. Let's help him, Mrs. Boot said to Poppy and Sam. 1, 2, 3, push! Eek! They tried to be gentle, but Curly didn't like it. He squealed loudly. At last, with a final push, Curly popped out. He's free, cried Sam. Curly flopped forward with a grumpy grunt. Mrs. Boot picked him up and gave him a cuddle. There, all better now, she said. Poor little thing. We'd better take him home, she told Poppy and Sam. She carried him back to the pig pen. There you are, said Mrs. Boot, setting him down. You can tell all the other pigs about your big adventure. Don't worry, she added. Tomorrow I promise you'll have plenty of breakfast. And he did. Wow, that was a good story, wasn't it? That was from Poppy and Sam's Animal Stories. Hope you enjoyed.